Question 4 then gives us this diagram. So we have a quadratic and a straight line that intersect at the points A and B, and part A asks us to find the coordinates of A and B. So we've essentially got a pair of simultaneous equations here. So x squared minus 2x minus 15 equals 2x minus 3. So this is a quadratic, so we want everything onto one side. X squared minus 4x minus 12 equals 0. We can factorise the left hand side here. So an x and 2 6s are 12. So we want a 6 and a 2, we want minus 4, so minus 6 and plus 2. So x equals minus 2 or x equals 6. We then need to find the corresponding y values, and we can do that by substituting into y equals 2x minus 3 up here. So if x is minus 2, then y is going to be 2 lots of minus 2 minus 3. That gives us minus 7. And if x is 6, y is going to be 2 lots of 6 minus 3, and that gives us 9. So A has coordinates minus 2 minus 7, and B has coordinates 6, 9. And that's the end of part A. Part B asks us to find this shaded area. So in order to do this, what we're going to need to do is find the area of this red triangle and then take away this bit here, which is the area under the curve between the limits of D and 6. So the first thing we need to do before we start integrating is to find the coordinates of C and of D. So if we look at C, first of all, to find the coordinates of C, we know that 0 must equal 2x minus 3, because on the x-axis your y coordinate is 0, and this is the straight line. So from here we know that x is going to equal 3 over 2. And then at D we do something similar. We know that 0 is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 15. So if we factorise this quadratic, we've got an x, and 3 5s are 15, and we want minus 2, so minus 5 and plus 3. So this implies that x is equal to minus 3, or x is equal to 5. Well, obviously we want the positive intercept, so at D x is going to be 5. So if I just write these on the graph, so D is 5 and C down here is 1.5, or 3 over 2. And then once we've got that far, we're all set to go. So the first thing we're going to do is find the area of the triangle. Now the area of the triangle is a half of the base, where the base is 6 minus 3 over 2, multiplied by the height, and the height we know from the coordinates here is 9. So 6 minus 3 over 2 multiplied by 9. And if you work that out, we end up with 81 over 4. And then we need to find the area under the curve, so we're going to integrate. So area under curve, we integrate between 5 and 6, x squared minus 2x minus 15. So this gives us x, increase the power, divide, x cubed over 3, minus 2x squared over 2, so that's just x squared, minus 15x, and this is between the limits of 5 and 6. So if we put 6 into here, what we come out with is minus 54. And if we put 5 into here, what we come out with is minus 58 and 1/3. So my total area here comes out to be 13 over 3. And then finally our shaded area is going to equal The area of the triangle, 81 over 4. Take away the area under the curve, 13 over 3. And if you put that on your calculator, the answer comes out to be 191 over 12.